I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Ball is teed up. Zane Gonzalez to do the honors. And we're off and running from Landover. He fields it from the 8. And he's stopped on a run back of the 27. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led by the second overall pick a decade ago out of the University of Oregon, Marcus Mariota.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Play action now. Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd along, Young. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. Here comes the Washington offense after the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. And a shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
At the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Another carry for him. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Back to the well again. He brushed him off with ease. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
And a Commanders 1st down.
They give it to him again. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
That play straight ahead. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Quick toss headed left. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space. He sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Eagles and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Called in by Njoku left side. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Here's a design run. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. Right side, caught by Goddard. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds his fullback. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. One's caught by Mooney. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On 1st down, they'll run. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
Running this one left. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on fourth. Trying to push this past the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
That's another Washington first down. First and goal at the 40-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. Throwing from the gun here. By his back, Gibson. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. And he knocked him back across the line.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. He thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to fourth and goal. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He's running with it. Big gain, has them across the 40. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. All right, here we go, second down. On play action, here's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Give on second, it's Brown. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They get 23 on that one. And that will set up first and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Brown on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Commanders' 11-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A gain of 9 on the play.
Brown.
3rd and goal.
No luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Kate, you could just kind of feel it. That was a challenge this defense took personally. You want to run it at us? You're going to try to run it at me? I'm going to stuff it before you get started.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Commanders are ready to go on offense, and we'll get a look at Deebo Samuel. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Right up the gut. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
At the 41. A 2-yard pickup brings up
3rd and long, he's going to throw. He's going for it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st.
gain of 9 yards. And the Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Let's attack him. He's still going. Ooh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry?
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They pitch it to him. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Pass brought in by Jennings. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
Gain of 12 yards.
And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking to his fullback now. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Quick on the draw to Gibson. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a give on first and goal. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Tebow Samuel, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights, and the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Hardman with a return. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Off the play fake, it's Young. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Second and 6.
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a nickel look from the Commanders. Third down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3-and-out.
You kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. But that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Throwing is Mariota. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go. Plowing up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Goddard. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36. Now Mariota. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he was sliding down just a little bit shy on getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
At the 27-yard line.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. So on 3rd down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. It is a 44-yard look from the right half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Here's the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Into a crowd and, intercepted. interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting the half with a give to Brown. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Brown again. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive. For a QB sneak to actually go backwards, a couple things have to happen. Fumble of a snap, or that front defensively absolutely overwhelms the line of scrimmage. That one was the latter, and kudos to them.
Here we go with Brown. And he'll get it up to the 44. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and successful conversion on 4. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Back to Brown on first down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. Dan Quinn sending his commanders out for another drive. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And he will finally catch up to him in just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mariota. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. It's a small gain up to the 38. Cut down by Caleb Ransaw.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. Connecting on the slant. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Washington.
Give now to the running back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 25-yard line.
Mariota. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This, 42 yards from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that extends the lead to 20.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find supports to go after that lead. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good for the Eagles.
Looking to throw. Young. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. He's going to bring this down to their 35. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Eagles.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Young. Dumps it off to his running back. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17.
I know. Sometimes we take kickers for granted, but I'll tell you what, you can't hit that any better. Never even flirted with an upright. That was right down the middle.
Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Commanders are ready to go on offense, and we'll get a look at Deebo Samuel. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They'll run here on first down. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Commander.
Throwing off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's Mariota now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's quickly to Jennings. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
And the Washington first down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Here he goes again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
A gain of 28 more yards. That's another Washington.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Gibson here from the gun. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. Bates now for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game.
Eagles 6.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. To the air on 1st down. Young. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Out of the gun. Young. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Intended for DK Metcalf. Incomplete.
Now it's Young. He's going to tuck it and run. A good business decision there as he comes up at the end of it. Give him around 7. And give this offense now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Young. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. Down the sideline past the 40. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
21 yards. And an Eagles 1st down.
1st down. Young. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
Young working from the gun. Pass is hauled in by the running back. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Young's going to sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down. A gain of 1 yard.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Young continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Take him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Young's throwing for it. This is caught. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders are ready to go on offense, and we'll get a look at Deebo Samuel. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. On first down, they'll run through the second level at the 40, and he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Look at this fullback now. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Puts land into the hands of Mooney. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 now from the 46.
Good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He tosses right to the short side. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Setting him on the dive. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
Here he goes, third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him.
That's good for the Eagles.
Here's Young on first and 10. That one's cut on one sideline. And he's He's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
That's another Eagles first down.
Young on 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Commanders' 44-yard line.
They're going play action. Young. That's caught out right by Golden. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Finds Brown right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Young. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Samuel. A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down.
Back to the well again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. 1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning.
Brings up 4th.
Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off the interception they threw in enemy territory. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Intended for Matthew Golden. Incomplete. Grant Delpit on the coverage.
Looking to throw it. He's making a bid for it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th.
Desperation time here on 4th. On target here to Njoku. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 52 yards. First down.
Looking to throw, Young. Guys, man, that's Brown again. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. They give it to the back of his own lead. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on second down. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And they draw first blood against it.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being